Aston Martin go back right to the early 1950s when they were started to compete in Le Mans, and the famous victory in Le Mans in 1959. Since then there's been many class victories over the coming seasons, and you know, we feel quite honoured, members of the team, to carry the history on. It's the biggest endurance race in the year. It's the one time in one season where all the top teams and all the top manufacturers come together in one of the most demanding circuits in the world, and the kudos with performing at the level here and winning and walking away with some silver and having a reliable run is everything to the manufacturers and also to the teams. It's the biggest GT field for a long time, so we've got lots of competition. We've got Ford with their new model car, we've got Ferrari with a newer car, we're competing against Porsche, we're competing against Corvette. So as a brand and as a Aston Martin Racing, we are in a position where we can race against some of the strongest competition in the world. So our objective is to try and win every time we visit the track.
We got 95 and 97, they're both the Pro cars, 2016 spec. So that's new for this year, so the first time we've raced at Le Mans with that spec of car. And then we've got an AM car of last year's spec, the one that was leading right up until the end of the race. So hopefully that'll have a better run this year. And also the beach team cars here with us. So 4 cars in total. It's enough to keep us busy for the entire race.
So the Vantage GTE that we're racing, it's based on the road-going Vantage V8 engine in there, built to the regulations, the current regulations. The aerodynamic package is new for 2016, and it's been optimised for Le Mans, effectively really low downforce and low drag, just to try and make sure we have the best straight line speed we possibly can.
It's, of course, from the outside it almost looks like a Aston Martin car, but it's completely different in a way. The brakes, the wishbones and all this are not on a normal car as well. These are really designed to last for 24 hours basically. But they can be changed during the race as well.
So there is basically what you hope for and what the reality will probably be, and there's the perfect plan of how you run the race and the strategy, and that soon changes. You know, by the first pit stop things have changed on the circuit, and you're having to adapt. And we'll see what we can do, and you know, hopefully we're still battling away with when it's at the checker flag and 24 hours later.
This is my third time here. It's a strange feeling. It's like coming from your couch at home, walking into the battlefield. So it's like really getting your mindset for getting into the car and putting all together and do no mistakes out there.
We just want a calm race. Weather obviously plays a big impact. Looks like it's going to be mixed conditions to start, so that'll be tricky. But other than that, just keep it going and see where you are Sunday morning.
The crew we've got is very good. We've been working with this car for the last few years, so the guys know it very well, in and out. Hopefully we don't have any issues, but we will make and do whatever we need to get the car to the finish line.
We're 10 minutes away from the start, and the race won't be delayed. What happens is it starts under a safety car, so it's at low speed, until the safety car confirms that the track is safe to run. Safety is everything. You can't start a race when the conditions are like this. So, so that's the organisers now just confirming again that it starts behind the safety car.
3, 2, 1. The race will start now behind the safety car. The race has started behind the safety car. 84th edition of the 24 Hours of Le Mans starts behind the safety car.
Back here in the garage, all the engineers, we've got a data station for each car, and as you can see on the screens, we've got a load of information. We've got videos of all the pit boxes, so we can see what the cars are doing, what the guys are doing, whether they're ready for each stop. We've got lane feed for the track, and then we've got a load of timing data, so it's bespoke timing data, so you can see what all the competitors are doing, see what our cars are doing, work out the strategy for that. On top of that, we've got a data and a engine engineer, so we've got live telemetry from the cars, know the health of the engines, the gearboxes. You know, they're all running correctly, correct tyre pressures, and there's no problem with the car. So in an ideal world, we know there's a problem before the drivers do, so we can alert them to anything that goes on the track.
Safety cars are in, green lights all around the track, no overtaking before you cross the line.
Yeah, it's tricky. Obviously we had the heavy rain just before the start, and then the first, I'm not even sure how long, but it felt like nearly an hour under the safety car at the beginning of the race, and that was the right call. The spray was pretty bad, but when they went green, it was perfect time to get the race underway. And then, yeah, as soon as the sun came out, the track dried quickly, we boxed for slicks, and it seemed to be the right move at the right time, and then just get the stint out of the way. At this stage, we're still looking for a bit of pace. We're not exactly doing the lap times that the front guys are doing, but we're pretty sure as the track rubbers up, we'll start to get a bit closer to what's going on out there. But the main thing, we're taking zero risks at any opportunity, just to make sure that we have a car ready for the morning and that we run through the night with no dramas.
It was so good to be back. Finally go on with the race after a long week, but now get started, just get into the rhythm. It was just amazing. Got it good with the traffic and got 2 good stints out there. So we got a good pace and it's just improving all the time. So we're still in there, but there's a couple like Fords and so on are quite quick. But otherwise we're in the game.
We're about to head into the long night session. And class, we're coming up the leaderboard now, so we're on target. So we're currently in 3rd position there. And then our pro cars are in 6 and 10, so they're coming up. So, like I say, it's going to be a long night. You know, we wanted to come out the wet sections with no problems. Now we want to come out the night with no problems. And then we can relook at the strategy. car pushed Paul off the line and put him into the gravel, which damaged the car. You can see they deployed the safety car because it's in a dangerous position. Maybe the safety car deployment means we haven't lost a lot. We fixed the car. The brake change was brought in early because we had the car in a box. We just do it early. So all we'll do now is with Paul and the team is just reset. Say it's still a long night to go, and still long. Just remain hopeful that we'll get back to where we were. It's a big ask. But if we get up to the edge of the podium, we'll be happy.
I would say the most difficult stint was definitely in the night. I struggled a little bit to get used to the night vision thing. But after that, it was actually really nice to come out this morning and do some laps when it's daylight again, because it's 10 times more easy and it's more comfortable to be out there when it's daylight.
5 hours to go. Still holding positions we're holding 3 hours ago. Paul's made one place up, so it's heading in the right direction, but the weather's warming up, likely to rain, so we just keep on our plan, just keep pushing on and see what happens next.
The track is probably getting a bit more slippery now as the ambient's going up. There's a lot of debris on the circuit, and that could easily be what we've just picked up, and which has damaged the tyre. So up until then we'd had no problems with the tyres at all. They've been running really well. The guys did a good job. Had a look around the car, made sure everything was okay, and okay for Nicky to go back out. So let's see what happens in these last few hours.
Motorsport can be really heartbreaking. You think you're nearly over the line, you think you've nearly won, or you've nearly got a good point score, and with minutes to go something mechanical fails or something goes wrong, and that result is taken away from you. And to happen 4.5 minutes from the end of the biggest race in the world must be devastating. No team deserves that, not after all the hard work. You know, I commiserate with what happened to Toyota. We lost our AM car, which was in a very good position to lead its championship as well through a technical problem. We don't know what it is yet, but our pro cars went on to finish 5th and 6th. We're stood here today leading the World Endurance Championship, which is something you like to do mid-season because Le Mans offers you double points. So we'll come away from here and go on to Germany. Let's head in the World Championship by a healthy points margin. So that's massively positive for the team. One of our customer drivers, Andrew Howard, and his car managed to finish as well. So that's their first Le Mans and they finished the event, which is massively rewarding for them. So overall, we're not on the podium, but we are leading the World Championship, and that does mean a lot to a major manufacturer. Most of the crew's been up for 36 hours. You saw through the night. It's a long period of time, but we'll pack up for 2 hours now, and then they'll celebrate. You have to work hard, and sometimes you have to play hard. So they'll have an evening out, and we'll come back tomorrow. We have to strip this massive infrastructure down, back to the UK, and start rebuilding all the cars. This has been a big mid-year milestone, and I'm really happy for everybody involved in the team. Next race, you've got another opportunity to win, you've got another opportunity to get on the podium, and the team has an opportunity to execute a brilliant event.